It's been 7 weeks now since the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in the same-sex marriage case.
Yet same-sex married veterans here in Connecticut are still being denied spousal benefits. News 8's chief political correspondent Mark Davis here now with more on one vet's plea. Mark.
Hi, Darren and Sonia. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Yeah, most federal agencies have rushed to comply with the Supreme Court's ruling back in June, but the Veterans Administration apparently is not one of them. 160 members of the Connecticut Army National Guard came home from Afghanistan today. They and their spouses are entitled to full military benefits. And when they leave the service, they and their spouses will be eligible for veterans benefits. Just yesterday, the Department of Defense stated that same-sex active military couples will now also be eligible for the same benefits as heterosexual couples because of the recent Supreme Court ruling. 47-year-old Carmen Cardona of Norwich is a disabled 18-year veteran of the Navy, but she has been barred from receiving spousal benefits from the Veterans Administration. Barred because she married another woman, not a man.
I am here because I want to be treated the same as everybody else who is married, whether heterosexual or gay.
Even though the U.S. military has moved to fix this injustice, the Veterans Administration appears to be foot-dragging on it.
The Veterans Administration should immediately, without any hesitation, recognize that same-sex spouses married to veterans are entitled to equal benefits.
The head of the Veterans Administration, General Eric Senseki's office, says a federal Veterans Administration statute still defines a spouse as a person of the opposite sex.
The Supreme Court has held that DOMA is unconstitutional, and for this reason, the veteran statute should also be unconstitutional.
I love the military. I love serving my country. This is America of the free.
Now, DOMA, of course, is the abbreviation for the Defense of Marriage Act, going back to 1996. That's what was ruled unconstitutional. That said that marriage can only be between one man and one woman. Now, the Veterans Administration is receiving a letter from Blumenthal and several other U.S. senators. They're urging the President and the U.S. Attorney General to tell the head of the Veterans Administration to just ignore that outdated, ruled unconstitutional segment of the federal law saying that someone has to be married to a person of the opposite sex. He says that they should do exactly what the Department of Defense announced yesterday. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.